Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon and I'm here to do a general collective new moon reading. This is not, for any specific zodiac sign. This is just going to be for the new moon in Scorpio. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. So the new moon is actually going to be tomorrow, November 1st. As I am recording this, it is Halloween. So, happy Halloween to, those of you out there that celebrate it. So yeah, this new moon is going to, I can't even talk, or I will at least say it is in, Scorpio, which is fixed water. It deals with its 8th house energy. So it deals with, transformation. It's normally looked at as the house of, sex, drugs, rock and roll. If you look it up online, that's what it says. But, Scorpio is, the underworld. It deals with, water, which is, the emotions. And normally those, emotions that are hidden or, things that you keep to yourself, but it's also very fixated. The way I like to think of Scorpio energy is like an iceberg, is the best way to put it. So we're going to see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need. Along with the moon being in Scorpio right now, as I'm recording this, we have Sun in Scorpio and Mercury in Scorpio. So there is a Scorpio stellium going on, and all that means is just there's, an emphasis and an influx of the Scorpio energy. So I'm starting out with the Black Moon astrology deck, and then I do have the Halloween tarot here. And we're just going to see what messages need to come through as it pertains to this new moon in Scorpio. This is the best way, like I noticed for me as a reader, and also for, people that I read for personally, you would want to check your natal chart and see what house you have Scorpio in, so that you can see which area of life it may be playing out for you. Keep in mind that, time as well as the energy is fluid. And as I always stress, know your story, know your situation, but more importantly, know your energy. It could be vice versa or interchangeable, and it doesn't even have to be you. So it's not something that you take personally. But yeah, let's see what needs to come through for the collective as it pertains to this new moon in Scorpio. I'm going to do one more. We do have trine energy going on with the water signs. Like I said, we have Sun, Moon, and Mercury in Scorpio. We have Mars in Cancer, and we have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. So there is a water trine going on. But I'm going to get one more. Say one more. And then we'll jump right on in. So let's see what's going on. Ooh, so bottom of the deck we have the first house, which is the body. First house energy is normally, Aries rules the first house. So, some of you could be an Aries, but Aries, represents Mars energy. And, but it's also, I'll say, the ancient ruler of Scorpio as well. So we have the first house coming out. Then we have Uranus with Genius. And Uranus is in Taurus right now. And then we have the South Node, which is, looked at as, life's debts, or, where you come from, or, we have the North and the South Node. The South Node is looked at as where you've been. The North Node is looked at as where you're going. And then up under that, we have the 9th house, which is faith, which is ruled by Sagittarius. And then we have the moon with the soul here. And like I said, the moon is ruled by Cancer, or rules Cancer. And this is a new moon reading. So just with these cards right now, I feel like, I almost feel like someone has like an idea. Or, you know, for some of you, I'm also getting like your body could be going through some changes right now. With the Uranus energy here, which is, you know, ruled by Aquarius, which we have the I know here. With the South Node and faith, I feel like, I almost want to say listen to your body. Pay attention to the signals that it's trying to send you. Because it's almost like it's trying to push you or get you, you know, to step into your 9th house energy. For some of you, you could have a South Node in Sag, so that will make you a North Node Gemini. But it doesn't have to be. But it's almost like it's time for you to step onto almost like your spiritual path with this energy here, the South Node and faith. Like, I really feel the Aries energy very strong, which is the Fool energy. Like someone is being pushed to take a leap of faith and to follow what their soul knows, is what I'm hearing. What their soul knows. And for double confirmation, we have Aquarius, I know. So it's almost like, the bottom of the deck be speaking sometimes. We have the 7th house, which is Libra energy, but it's the house of, you know, partnerships, relationships, no matter the caliber of that. And it almost feels like whoever is needing to take this leap of faith, who's needing to have faith and trust in the signals that your body is telling you like, it's time to go in a new direction. And for some of you, I'm almost getting like there could be a person for you, being that this is the 7th house with partners. There could be a person that your soul is guiding you to. For some of you, you could be getting like clarity, because I'm almost feeling the Tower here with the Uranus energy. Like, but as the cards say, you know. Yeah. But let's see what comes out. I don't want to get, you know, stuck at the bottom of the deck, because I can just read from the bottom up, and I do separate readings for those. But let's see. What's this overall energy, spirit, for the new moon? I feel like a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Whether this is you communicating or someone communicating with you. I just feel like there's a lot of conversation going on right now. But take that as it resonates. What's going on, Spirit? What messages do we need as it pertains to this new moon in Scorpio? So we have the Yod card, which says destiny, and it almost feels like the Wheel of Fortune to me. Yeah, for some of you, you could be, you know, being guided to a destined relationship or, you know, partnership, whether that's romantic or business related. Can I get another one, Spirit? What other messages do we need as it pertains to this new moon in Scorpio? So we have the Grand Trine, which is blessings. And like I said, we do have that Grand Water Trine as well. I'm going to get one more. Can I get one more? I get one more for the collective as it pertains to... Oh, too many. Can I get less cards, please, for the new moon? Well, I guess we got two. These wanted to come out. So we have the Libra card, I balance, coming out with Gemini, I think. And what I'm hearing right now is like, I know I have to fix this. I know I have to fix this. So like I said, with Libra coming out, that is the 7th house energy. And I knew, like, I felt that Gemini energy. It's time to go, like, it almost feels like, for some of you, like, what you know and what you think, even though this may, like, I sound crazy even saying it, it's almost like, it's almost giving me an energy of like someone needing to turn their ego off. Or, you know, it's being like tuned down a little bit, not off, because your ego is, you know, necessary. But it feels like someone could even be finally coming to terms with like what they think and trying to step into balance. It's almost like, how can I explain this? Like, because Gemini, that's mutable air. So it's looked at as like, you know, it's double think in a way. Or someone, you know, possibly having two conflicting truths, or, you know, trying to figure something out. But I feel like, again, they already know. We've seen the Aquarius card too. And there is no, we only have the South Node in Libra, and I believe Lilith is still in Libra. For air energy as far as the transit goes right now. But it almost feels like, yeah, like someone is trying to like almost settle their mind or come to like some type of decision to almost feel balanced within themselves. But with like this Yod energy and the Grand Trine, it's almost like, how can I explain this? For some of you, like, this is your opportunity to grow. This is your opportunity to fix the way you think, whether that's about yourself, about another person, or, you know, to come to a consensus with what you know is almost like, I don't want to say right for you, but in a way, like, yeah, what is right for you? It's almost like someone is needing to take a leap of faith to align with what is for them. But I feel like with Chiron at the bottom of the deck, like almost like there's hesitation. There's hesitation. Because Chiron is the card of healing. It's looked at as the wounded healer. And then we have 3rd house messages. And then 10th house, the world. And then here's this Aries energy. Again, I am. Yeah, it's almost like someone... Like, because I'm hearing, like, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs with the 3rd house being messages, which is Gemini energy. That's, you know, Gemini rules the 3rd house. And then with the world here, the 10th house, it's almost like someone is, you know, getting messages or seeing what is, like, what they're stuck in with the 10th house. Some type of cycle. Especially with the worlds here. And the 10th house is Capricorn, and I can't help but notice, like, this man on the card, like, kind of sort of looks like the devil. So it's almost like someone is, like, looking at or seeing what they could be limited, restricted in, or feeling, you know, confined by. in whatever situation they're currently going through. And with the Aries I am, that Fool energy is what I'm feeling. It's almost like deciding to take a step away from that to get towards this balance. But it takes, like, it's a mental thing, because that's how we manifest through what we think. What we think, so we create. That's what abracadabra means, which is the magician. Magicians say abracadabra. Or is it as I speak? But I'm getting think, like, at least for how true manifestation works. It's not what you say, it's what you think that makes things come into your reality. And confirmation is Mercury. So Mercury right now is in Scorpio. So someone's mind could be changing about something, someone, I don't know. But take that how it resonates. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Or at least there's an opportunity to do so. Especially this is a new moon. New moons are used for manifestation. And, the Grand Trine energy, it's normally looked at as, an energy of opportunity coupled with the energy of the Wheel of Fortune I'm feeling behind this Yod card. But let's see what messages we need. What's going on, Spirit, as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective and this new moon in Scorpio. Messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and this energy surrounding the new moon. We're going to get one more. So bottom of the deck, we have the King of Bats, which is the King of Swords. Masculine air energy, normally looked at as Aquarius. So we have up under that the Nine of Cups, a Queen of Wands, and the Sun. And what this is making me feel like I said, I feel like this King of Swords, this masculine energy, whether male or female, does not matter. It's almost like they know what it is that they want. This is almost feeling like the moon, the soul card to me right now, where this person knows, what it is that they want or who it is that they want. They are very clear. They've made a decision and, they could be going for it. With this, or they could be seeing this Queen of Wands, this feminine energy, and, seeing them very clearly, like they make them happy. There's almost like, the Nine of Cups can be a card of wish fulfillment. It could be a card of, just being emotionally happy within oneself. But with these two court cards here, I actually feel like I'm hearing the word like infatuated. And look at, I never noticed this right here. This devil infatuated with this Queen of Wands. So this feminine energy is sitting and very like receptive. She's almost like magnetic right now. And if this is like someone that you're energetically connected to, that's another person, it's almost like, because I don't know why I want to take this out for some reason, or push it away. Someone could have pushed you away, or you them, and tried to act like you aren't what makes them happy. But it's almost like this feminine energy, she's focused on her own happiness at this time, the sun. Like she's looking towards the sun, but it's almost like, you see, like, I'll be honest with y'all, I really am not feeling like the depiction of this devil trying to bring her the sunflower, like, because she's not looking at it. Like, someone, if you're a feminine energy, could be trying to get your attention, but your focus is on this, the sun, this vast, you know, it's the happiest card in the deck. I almost feel like this King of Swords, even if they know this masculine energy, even if they know like you're the one that makes them happy, it's almost, it's for selfish reasons or self-gratification, I'm hearing. And depending on, you know, where you're at in your timeline, you know, someone could have tried to offer you something, but it's almost like, you're not even showing up as, or you didn't show up as, an, you know, any court card in the past. This is the devil here. Or a devil. Then we have the Knight of Pumpkins, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Tower. See, I knew I felt that Tower energy. It's almost like, yeah, someone, this is that hesitation that I'm feeling with the Knight of Pentacles and then the Tower. Like someone's hesitating because they think like either they feel they don't have, you know, enough to give, or, you know, realizing like, I'm hearing like someone dragging their feet across a floor. And I'm hearing Bryson Tiller and Drake's Out of Time. Someone could have, you know, realizing with this Tower here that they were dragging their feet. And then with the Six of Pumpkins, when it came to having a type of even exchange. So it's almost like they're trying to figure out, like, well, what can I do? How can I, you know, with the Seven of Cups, like trying to look over their options. And there's a Two of Cups here. But again, here we go. Like, damn, what did I do? The Nine of Swords. Someone could be, you know, having sleepless nights, nightmares for some. You know, just like emotionally and mentally, like in agony. But with the Five of Cups, it's like, I'm getting the energy of like someone choosing quantity over quality with this energy when it comes to relationships. Because there's a Two of Cups between the 9 and the 7 and the 7 to the 5. But let's see what comes out, because I don't want to be recording all night. But let's see. Can I get one for this Yod card as it pertains to this new moon in Scorpio? What's going on? The new moon in Scorpio. Why is this Yod card here? Ooh, we have Justice coming out. And I'm hearing do the right thing, do the right thing. Yeah, because someone's, with the Page of Pumpkins or the Page of Pentacles at the bottom, someone's having a perspective change, or there's an opportunity for such, which is this masculine energy with the King of Swords up under that. But I almost feel like this Justice card is coming through as the, you know, someone, it feels like a realization, honestly, realizing that they need balance in their lives. Can I get one for the Grand Trine? Yeah, we have the Knight of Imps, which is the Knight of Wands. And this feels like someone, you know, ready to step in, or like, it almost feels like it's coming toward, like, it's almost like this water energy is almost fueling this this Knight of Wands to come in and do the right thing. Whatever is going on in their emotional body, because you got to think the sun is, you know, the first house. Well, I'll say it like this: the sun is, you know, you, who you are. Well, at least your personality. The moon is who you are, and Mercury is how you communicate. And with all of that, you know, being in Scorpio, like I feel like there's a massive change with the way that this person is either seeing themselves, how they feel, and what they are communicating. Because for some of you with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom, they could have been, you know, withholding emotions. But with the Three of Wands and the Page of Cups, I'm almost getting the energy of like some type of release. And it could be in regards to communication with the Ace of Swords here. But let's see, can I get one for this Libra, I Balance, and Gemini? I think since they came out together. What is this energy? Oh my God. Listen, y'all, because sometimes it'd be hard to really put what I be feeling into words. And what somebody knows that will bring them balance is, you know, the Nine of Cups, as well as what they think. It's like I said, there's some type of what someone knows and what they feel coming into alignment. And I know it sounds crazy, but up under that, we have the Queen of Wands again. And we do know that, you know, air and water are, no, excuse me, air and fire are opposites, and water and earth are opposites. And I'm just hearing like opposites attract. Opposites attract. And the cards just keep coming out the same way. Like, but now they're in a different order. So like, again, there's an energy here where two people, now the King of Swords is on the other side. It's almost like two people that want the same thing, both looking at the sun. But it almost feels like this masculine energy didn't show up as themselves, because with the Page of Swords, he's looking back. It's like, you know how they say hindsight is 20/20. And it's almost like this person is looking back before they go forward with the Six of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Pumpkins, which is the Nine of Pentacles, where, like, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence, of like, it almost feels like this masculine energy is realizing like they need to step into themselves. It's a card of self-sufficiency. So let's see what else comes out. What other messages do we need, Spirit? Why is Justice here with Yod? Destiny, why is Justice here? You listen. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers. So for some of you, like I said, this could be another person and or people. But for others of you, this is all what's going on, you know, within yourself, where you're trying to balance out that, like, your air and your fire is what I'm feeling. The Three of Pentacles is a card of, you know, collaboration, it's teamwork. And with the Lovers, you know, that could be a spiritually guided connection. Oh, look at that Magician up there. Or at least, what is it, Dracula? It feels like the Magician, though. Like someone coming in and, you know, wanting or deciding to, you know, want to work with you. If you're a feminine energy, it may catch you off guard. Like, I feel like someone, you know, possibly could just be showing up. But it's because now they have the courage to, with the Strength card here. Like, I can't, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, it feels like very, I guess, strategic. So it doesn't feel like it almost like, I can't really trust it. But it's almost like I'm being drawn to this, like how she's looking in this lion's mouth, but like the lion's face is like looking like they could need help. And the Five of Pentacles is just double confirmation of that. Like someone, you know, this is a card of, you know, seeking some type of help, some type of shelter or, you know, stability. The Five of Pentacles is a card of, you know, feeling abandoned or left out in the cold. And like wanting to come to you as a feminine energy for your water. If this is not another person for you, the cards are almost saying like it's time for you to like either like work on yourself so that you can come out of this energy, but you're gonna have to do it almost by way of water. And having like the courage to, you know, trust your emotions, because a Queen of Cups, she damn near relies on her emotions. Like that's her, she intuits or feels first. And if it's not right for her or him, it's, you know, they're not gonna go for it. Let's see what else we get. But I just feel like someone coming in, it just doesn't, I can't, like, you guys have to use your own discernment. The way that I'm feeling, like, I can't say if it's something you whether to trust, but it could, you know, be like this person is just like either like wanting, but I'm hearing needing to be like taken care of, but that's not your job. What other messages do we need? Listen, the Strength card coming out. And I really just feel like this person wants to do the right thing, but I really don't feel that it's genuine. But we'll see what Spirit has to say. Because up under that, we have the Hierophant, which is a card of morals, values, integrity. It's a card of higher learning. It's also like a card of traditions, it's values. It's the opposite of Scorpio. It's Taurus energy. There's another one. The Tower, yeah. For some of you, this could be, you know, this Tower, especially coming out up under this Nine of Cups. Like, the Tower and Judgment. Yeah, I feel like somebody's mind is being blown right now. Whoever is in this energy. And it's almost like Spirit is forcing them, like, you need to make a decision with Judgment here. Like something sudden with the Tower, or like a sudden realization this person is having. Like, I need to make a decision about the past with the Six of Cups. Or come to terms with the past so that they can move forward into something that's more, you know, stable. I'm hearing reliable, dependable as the Hierophant, something of moral values. And I'm hearing honesty. Because right now, The only court card we have out here is this Knight of Wands. But I do feel like it's emotionally driven, and they're saying, you know, the Strength card, that is Leo energy, is ruled by the heart, which the heart is water, but Leo is a fire sign. So I almost feel like this person is being driven by their emotions. Can you tell me about this Knight of Wands? The Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Wands, which could be a message. Like I said, and then with the Eight of Pentacles, that's an energy of, you know, putting in time, energy, effort, wanting to, you know, work on it, work on, you know, something. I'm hearing dedicating. What's up under it? But I still don't trust it with this Five of Swords. That's just me though. With the Five of Swords, that's a card of needing to win at all costs. So this person, it almost feels like they'll put in the work, but only to their benefit. Because they could be, you know, I'm hearing down and out right now with the Five of Pentacles. And in between, that's an Eight of Pentacles. I mean, the Three of Pentacles. The 8 and the 5 is a 3. Yeah, I don't like this. But like I said, that's just me. I'm not saying this person is a bad person or that their intentions are wrong, but like it's almost like Spirit is saying, like, use your discernment. Use your discernment. Can I get another one for the Knight of Wands? Yeah. So we have an Eight of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles. So this person like could be stuck or feeling stuck or trapped with a Queen of Pentacles energy and wanting to get away. It could be a mother figure or just another feminine energy. It does not feel like the same feminine energy that I've been feeling with that Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And then we have the High Priestess here and the Queen of Swords. Which the High Priestess is a card of intuition. And the Queen of Swords, like, she knows as well. Even though she's air, she also has water tied to her as well. But this Queen of Pentacles feels like a completely different energy. Can I get another one for the Queen of Pentacles? We have the Five of Pentacles, yeah. For some of you, this energy could be wanting to go from a Queen of Pentacles to a Queen of Cups. Because it's like Spirit is shining a light with the Hermit on this Queen of Cups energy. Or this person has taken some time to go within their emotions. And this Queen of Pentacles doesn't have to be another person. If it's the feminine energy that, you know, someone is sitting in, they feel stuck, like bound to it. But it's not serving them. Like they're struggling. Can I get another one for the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I almost feel like this Queen of Pentacles is like almost being left behind so that this Knight of Wands can go towards their Ace of Cups. And it's they're taking intentional action with the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. Can you tell me about this Lovers? Why is the Lovers here? We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So this is an opportunity or a fresh start. It's also being looked at as like a gift. So for some of you, this connection could, you know, it is. We have the blessing card here. But I almost feel like, you know, someone, is, you know, could even be feeling like they missed their blessing with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords. But I'm also like hearing they ran out of options. Then we have the Ace of Wands. I don't know, y'all. Where are we at? 41? But it feels like a stable opportunity, something that's very passionate. But I just don't like the way this man is creeping through the window. But we have the Hermit at the bottom. Which, in my, you know, to me as a reader, that, you know, either this person has taken time to go within and is like, it's almost like finally seeing something as an opportunity, and they're like, they want it. Like, this is what I want. This is what I want is what I keep hearing. But we have a King of Pentacles coming out. And then the World with the Two of Cups. And here's that Magician. It almost feels like this masculine energy is trying to manifest this connection back in, but it doesn't feel like with this feminine here, this Queen of Pentacles. Even though they're a match, I'm hearing like there's ulterior motives with these two together. Ulterior motives. And someone is ready to end that cycle to almost be a little bit more, I'm hearing more loving with the World. There's a completion here. But this Magician, I don't like it. Like, because it's either a card of manifestation or manipulation. They're really the same. And I was clarifying the King of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Wands, which could be, you know, internal conflict that this masculine is going through, like at war with themselves, but it's over like old feelings. And then we have the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups, leaving it behind. I've been feeling that the whole time. And then stepping into a Knight of Cups, but, you know, that's an energy of, you know, being emotionally, you know, vulnerable in a sense. It's not as vulnerable as the Page of Cups, but I'm hearing like I'm trying. So I don't know if this person is trying to open up, but in order for this person to open up, there's something that they need to walk away from emotionally that's no longer serving them with this Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, excuse me, which for some of them is the past. One more for this King of Pentacles. Yeah, see, we got the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands. And then the Magician. Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, Lord, y'all. Like, because what I'm hearing is they have no more tricks up their sleeve. Whatever tricks that they had in the past, it's almost like they're realizing that it's caused them conflict. Like, it's almost like this person could have left something stable and ran right into chaos. Thinking that they were, I don't know if they were just, I don't know. Because the Four of Wands is a very, balanced, stable, founded and situated either situation or relationship. But you know what it makes me think of? Like someone who was afraid of, stability. So they chose like chaos. Or they ran to chaos. Like it's almost like this person almost couldn't function without this Five of Wands, because maybe it made them feel like they were somebody. Maybe it gave them like a sense of power. But it's almost like I feel like their tactics were like seen, especially by a high priestess. I get one for what's the Seven of Swords, and then I'm getting out of this energy because this is too much. What's the Seven of Swords? We have the Six of Swords coming out. It's almost like whoever is in this energy, they ran from this Four of Wands to go back to it. Or they tried to manipulate this Four of Wands energy just to go back towards it. And the Hierophant we have here. Like this is almost someone like trying to come back around. What's the Four of Wands? What's the Four of Wands? We have the Six of Wands. Yeah. I'm hearing something that could have elevated them with the Queen of Wands. But it's almost like either this person's perspective or something had them held up with the Hangman. The way they saw this Queen of Wands. It's like they seen her from their perception as like, it's almost like being wrong or upside down. But they were, they put themselves in that perspective because she's right side up. And it's almost like they made the wrong decision. With the Two of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Yep. And then we have the King of Wands. They chose wrong. Can I get one for Justice, Spirit? Why is Justice here? Ooh. Why is Justice here? The High Priestess, like Spirit telling this person, like, follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. I'm hearing honor your intuition. Do right by what your intuition is telling you. And if you're a feminine energy, again, that could be for you. Can I get another one for Justice? Yeah. We have the Queen of Swords, yeah. Yeah, this is a totally separate feminine energy over here. And I'm hearing, you know, everybody plays the Fool. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool here. And it just feels like, it feels like this feminine energy, like, basically, like, they honor their intuition. And spirit is almost telling, like, this masculine energy to do the same. Because even in the Fool card, it's like spirit is telling them to come towards you. But for whatever reason, they're resistant to it. The Nine of Swords, like, Can you tell me about this Tower, Spirit? What's the Tower? Yep, it is a realization with the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Moon. Like, somebody is realizing, like, either they were caught up in illusion or fear. But it's almost like with the Tower that's being dismantled. Can I get one more for the Tower? The Tower. And the Wheel of Fortune, yep. So it's almost like back to where you started with the Wheel of Fortune here. Someone is realizing like they were holding their own self back, which was like causing the wheel to not turn. But you have the opportunity here. You have the opportunity. It's almost like this masculine energy has the opportunity to be this emperor or step into this emperor energy, but they have to do it themselves. They have to, I'm hearing with the Six of Pentacles, believe they deserve it. Yep, because then the Four of Cups is like they don't feel that way. They don't feel they deserve it. It's almost like because this person could have been, you know, told or taught, like, I'm almost hearing like love isn't real, it doesn't exist. And it causes them to like hurt people with the Three of Swords. Can you tell me about this Queen of Swords, High Priestess? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. And this person is this feminine energy is very fair and balanced, and you could have hurt them. If you're a masculine energy, like realizing that you've hurt this feminine by either treating them unfairly or poorly, breadcrumbing, because that's what the Six of Pentacles is, and it was the perfect exchange. Because I'm hearing you didn't have to. Yep. Someone is realizing that with the Page of Swords. And now I'm hearing like this person may want to come in and apologize, because I just heard like I'm sorry, but I don't know. I'm gonna stop there because So let's grab the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice, Spirit, as it pertains to this energy and spread for the new moon? guidance and advice. Oh, too many. Can I get less cards? Too many. Less cards, please. Can I just get one for the guidance and advice? You got Pluto with transformation, and it's an 11 card. Huh. Yeah, this person could be going, like, Pluto's in Capricorn right now. And I'm hearing the words, like, switched up. So this person could have switched up on you or you them, however it resonates. Or if there's another, like, another person. The Three of Cups isn't out here. So I can't, you know, say that it's a third party. But I do feel two different feminine energies here. Which I said could have just been this feminine energy within this person or you. Or it could actually be a different person. And we have Judgment coming out, clarifying this Queen of Pentacles. It's almost like this person could have been waiting around for something that was never going to come. Could have been money. With the Seven of Pentacles, or, you know, trying to see a return on their investment, but realizing like it's not coming. And they were waiting on it. But with the Two of Swords, you know, they just didn't kind of want to accept it. It could even be, like I said, it feels like it's just another feminine energy, but with the Ten of Cups, it makes me feel like it's family. For some of you, this could be a family member for you. Yeah, and realizing, like, this judgment, like, this is too much. It's time to drop this. Like this, it was a burden. It was very burdensome. And deciding to, you know, drop this burden. And focus elsewhere. Yes, on an Empress. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Empress. So what this makes me feel like is with this person, like, releasing this is what's being released. They're deciding to release this person or this energy, whatever it is. Because the Queen of Pentacles, even if it's just the energy within someone or you, it could be very materialistic. They can be very self-centered and tyrannical for some of you. But for, you know, normally the Queen of Pentacles, she's the Queen of Pentacles before the Empress. The last queen you hit before you reach the Empress status. But it more so just feels like, I don't know. Like, and they're saying a correction. For some of you, this feminine energy is all one energy that this masculine didn't see clearly at all. It's almost like they, again, because I'm still getting the energy of, you know, wanting to come back. Now, the Empress is all the queens in one. So that's why, you know, Spirit is correcting me, because for some of you, it really may not be an outside person. Out of all these cards that are out here, we only have 3 card, which could indicate a third party. It doesn't have to. And third party doesn't have to be another person. It's just the energy. Because it's, you know what I'm getting? It's almost like if this feminine energy is all one energy for you, whether you're that feminine energy or this is how you're being looked at as a masculine, it feels like they, you know, they didn't see you clearly, because it's almost like they wanted to, you know, almost be like dominant over you. But you need, like, it's it's not about like dominance or control. Like, because that's what I'm feeling now too. And they could have like tried to leave you in the cold, like left you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles here. But you just went back into yourself with the Ace of Cups. You poured back into yourself. Because the Queen of Pentacles, what is the Queen of Pentacles? She's very solid. Like it didn't hurt you by this person either walking away or trying to make you feel less than. It just pushed you back into yourself is what it feels like. But with the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Empress, it more so feels like this was someone's perception of you. Like they kind of wanted you to be subservient. And they're showing me this card in my Celtic Tarot deck of the King of Pentacles, where in that deck he is sitting on his throne just like he is here, but he has a feminine on the card who's like, I want to say she's washing his feet in that deck, or just, you know, sitting below him. And this feminine energy, she doesn't, she's either going to sit next to you or not at all. And with the Ten of Swords, it makes me feel like it was their perception that they had. It was thoughts. It was a mentality. But it's ending there. It's over. And there's the Empress. Oh, so let's look at what this Pluto transformation card says. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yep, the Knight of Swords. So now it's like they want to come in and express themselves. Because it's like they're realizing what they lost. With the Five of Cups. It's like they want to retrieve it because either they've went through a dark night of the soul, or Spirit, you know, revealed to them the truth. With the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. A truth that they didn't want to accept. With the Two of Swords. Or they just didn't want to see. Because maybe they were just used to either dealing with a certain type of people, or I don't know. That's sticky territory. But let's see what this card says. So it says Pluto, the transformation. Oh, this is a lot, y'all. So these decks starts with a quote, and it says, and they're telling me to read all of it, so I apologize for the length. If you want to click off, that's fine. But it says, people living deeply have no fear of death. Pluto, the smallest and outermost planet in our solar system, probably carries the most weight. It is the planet of extremes. Birth, sex, and death are Pluto's theme. In Greek legend, Pluto was the god of the underworld. His earlier name, Hades, came to designate the dwelling place for the dead. The name Hades means the unseen, and is a good description of the energies of Pluto, which tend to transform areas of the astrological chart without us knowing until the explosion or blowout. Pluto was discovered in 1930, and although it is considered a dwarf planet, transits from Pluto are extremely powerful and bring on significant life changes. In traditional astrology, Pluto is the higher octave of Mars, so it is tied to Scorpio, which is this new moon, with Mars being the ancient ruler of Scorpio, but has some similarities to Saturn, which is also a force of oppression, and Saturn rules Capricorn, which is where Pluto is right now. Pluto governs renewal and rebirth. It brings to the surface things that have been hidden or are felt deep inside, which is Scorpio energy. These are sometimes painful to confront, or they are embarrassing or taboo. This dwarf planet tends to inspire unwelcome surprises. Pluto can be like a tower collapsing in your life, a life from which you must rebuild from debris and also inspiration. Many things you have relied upon for always being there may suddenly disappear or leave. More than anything else, Pluto represents endings and new beginnings. It is not a card of physical death per se, since in our lifetimes we experience many deaths and new starts. This is simply a time when the decks are being wiped clean for new action. Most of the time, you begin to feel ill, at ease with the feeling of something's not right, and things go down strangely with an eerie silence like the Titanic. And I just said Scorpio is the iceberg. Oh my God. If you are in a relationship that has been difficult, it will either end or it will deepen and become more fulfilling. Any romance that starts at this time should prove to be intense. It is very important not to try and control things. Instead, surrender to the ups and downs for a while, although some of these changes may be painful ones. That said, this is a time of intense sexuality. It may come in various forms: great sex, not enough sex, strange sex, but most likely intense and consuming sex. In terms of job or career, it may be time to get another. When the Pluto card presents itself in a reading, you may have recently been infatuated with a hidden subject, certain mysteries, or the taboo. This could be a time when you are able to sense and feel spirits around you. Sometimes this card can indicate psychic attacks, and thus you should be very careful who you open up to. Be cautious if you are involved in anything paranormal or occult in nature. You are not particularly vulnerable. In fact, your strength is growing, but it is important at this time at this point in time, to spiritually protect yourself from anything negative, such as vampire types of people or lost spirits looking for a home. You may become upset concerning something about your past that turns out not to be what you always thought. On a more mundane level, you may have to be more careful with your finances, taxes, and inheritances especially. You might have the opportunity to suddenly move to a new home, but be aware of foundation, water, or sewer problems, and also the possibility that the house might be haunted. Think of Pluto as leftover things that tend to languish in a state of decay or decadence, but more positively, rejuvenation, healing, and birth. The correspondence to this card is the Six of Swords, and the key ideas is transformation, endings, beginning, new ways, the end of the old, and intensity. And with Pluto here, we are in, Pluto is going to be finishing out its cycle in Capricorn, and it will move into Aquarius. So, this cycle is done for all of us. And for some of you, it may just have to deal with, we have the fourth house at the bottom, your foundation, your roots, what makes you you, and heading towards, having faith that where you're headed is, where you're supposed to be, is what I'm getting with the fourth house, the ninth house, and the north node. So I'll get one for Pluto. Can I get one for Pluto? And then that'll be the reading, y'all. We have the Two of Swords. And it's almost like what I always advise people is to, make the changes that you know that you need to make before Pluto makes them for you. And, someone is just, it could go either way. The choice is yours. The Two of Wands. What's at the bottom of the deck? Temperance. Which, I'm glad to see this at the bottom, because this is, things being worked out. This is, divine intervention coming in to work it out. What's up under it? The Nine of Pentacles. You just need to trust yourself. Trust yourself. You need to trust yourself. Let me get one more for Pluto. Yeah. And I'm hearing, do you believe in magic? With the Hangman. Only you can get you out of this situation. For whoever this is for. You have everything that you need. With the Magician, you just need to go ahead and transform with the Death card, which is Scorpio, and close out this cycle. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. And like they say with the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. So, it's time to let go of whatever belief systems you're holding on to. It really just feels like with this Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, a defeatist mentality. It's time to leave that behind. But I also feel like, you know, for some of you, I'm hearing, you know, you get served what you deserve. For some of you, you know, it could be, you know, karma playing out. So, as always, y'all, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely, you know, hope that it resonated for some of you. And if not, it just wasn't your story. For others of you, you know, just use your discernment in a situation or whatever situation you're finding yourself in. As always, I'm sending love, light, and, you know, just, I feel like, you know, just saying, like, just protect yourself. Protect yourself. All right. So I will see y'all on the next one. Ooh. All right. Later.